Hey everyone, Jamie here. So I tend to cook a lot more for myself in the summer, which means I'm going through a lot more tin cans. So naturally, I thought to myself, DIY not, and immediately got to work on some crafting ideas. Get ready as I show you how to make your own tin can lanterns and desk organizer. Let's do it, girl. Okay, so for this DIY, you're going to need some empty tin cans. If you want to make tin can lanterns, you're going to need a hammer and a sharp nail, a towel, paint any kind, a permanent marker or scissors, paper, and tape, and battery-operated tea lights. To make a tin can desk organizer, you're going to need hot glue and literally anything to decorate your tin can. I chose fluffy yarn, but I'll give you some more ideas later on in the video. Got everything? All right, let's begin on our tin cans. Step 1. The first step is to prep your can. Use your fingers to remove any labels. For any sticky spots, wash your can using soap and hot water. Then dry your can thoroughly. Now if you see any sharp points on the can sticking out, you can use a pair of pliers to bring the sharp points backward, or you can use a nail file to smooth away the rough spots. I've even seen crafters that line the lids with ribbon just for safety's sake. It's totally up to you, but just try to be careful, just in case. Step 2. The next step is to prep your design, whether by drawing freehand with permanent marker or printing out a fun pattern from the computer and taping it around your can. You can do anything from an intricate design like my pineapple to a simple shape like a heart or the first letter of your name. And if you just want to poke holes all nilly-willy to create a sort of stars in the sky pattern, then just skip ahead to step 3, which is to fill up your cans with water and put them in the freezer overnight or at least for 12 hours. The frozen water will make sure that the can doesn't dent while you're hole punching, and it provides a safe place for your nail to pass through as you hammer. Speaking of hole punching, let's get to it. Rest your can sideways on your towel over a hard, flat surface. Like I said earlier, if you're making a freeform design, carefully hammer away wherever you like, all around the sides of the can. Space the holes about 1 centimeter apart to make sure that they don't merge unfavorably. If you're following a specific design, carefully work your nail down the pattern of your marker or printer ink, making a hole every centimeter or so. When finished, place your can in the sink or under hot water to let the remaining ice melt, and then dry out your can with your towel. Safety Patrol Jamie here again to remind you to be very careful while you're hammering. Always have a nice firm grip on your hammer and pinch your nail between your thumb and your forefinger. And if you're still really worried about hitting your finger, you can always prop up your nail with a clothespin while you hammer. Also, hammering from the outside may mean that your holes will be sharp on the inside as the can dents inward. You can rid those hazardous points with any of the techniques that I showed you earlier. The final step is to paint your can. Here's where you can follow a couple color examples from last week's phone DIY case. You can use complementary colors, rainbow colors, or just one color in a bunch of different shades. I think that spray paint works the best here, but you can use any type of paint. Once the paint dries, all that's left to do is place in your tea light and enjoy your new tin can lantern. This is perfect for parties both indoors and outdoors, and it's really fun to do during the party itself. Now, if you want a tin can that's just as practical as it is pretty, I think that they make really good desk organizers. You can turn your can to an organizer in 2 simple steps. 1. Decorate the outside of your can. You can use paint like I did for my bird feeder DIY, or magazines like I did for my picture frame DIY, or paper like I did for my first ever desk organizer DIY. And you could even outline the can vertically in crayons or twigs too. Or if you want to follow along with me, you can just use some gorgeous string. Loosely wrap the string around the can several times and then scrunch your strands into a neat stack on top of each other before loosely wrapping again. You'll need to use a little hot glue to get started and a little more hot glue to keep the string in place at the end. You can also paint the inside of the cans too for a more polished look. The only other step is to place your cans where you need them. You can use them solo or in a group around each other. I glued colorful paper to 5 cans and stacked them sideways in a pyramid fashion, using my hot glue to keep them attached to one another. Now I've got an organizer to keep all of my random crafting materials in one fabulous looking place. And if you're worried about your organizer leaving little nicks on the top of your desk or something like that, simply place them over a piece of paper, felt, or other fabric. Really, once you've decorated your can, there's a million ways to use it. You could weave some string through punched holes and hang it outside as a flower pot. Or you could place a strong magnet to the back and then attach it to your fridge. It might even be cool to remove the bottom of the can too, so that way you can drop in a hairbrush or something like that and keep it organized in your bathroom cabinet. But why even listen to me talk about all this when you can get started on your own ideas right now? You can do it. Si se puede. How did you decorate your tin cans? Tweet me at Jamie Petito, Instagram me at HeyJamie, or just tell me all about it in the comments below. We did it, girl. I'm Jamie, and you're on Gurl.com. Tin can you subscribe to our channel? You betcha! You can do anything from an intricate design like my pineapple to a simple shake like... To a simple shake. Yeah, simple shake. Shape.